Alright, what's going on guys, it's your boy Zuchi, welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. In today's video, we're going to be using the new best deck in the game. Well, in my opinion, besides Floowanderies, this is the new best deck in the game. Prank Kids, Adventures. Now, Prank Kids, you know, they've always been good, right? But now that they have extra support, they always got cooked by like an Ash, Nibiru, or any hand trap that could stop them from bringing out their Prank Kid plays, right? So now that they have the Gryphon or the adventure cards to stop, you get like that one Omni Negate to stop the Nib and Ash and stuff like that. This deck is really good. It definitely will shoot up to at least tier 2, high tier 2, maybe tier 1, right? So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some replays that I gathered this morning right after my summons, which I did stream this morning. It was pretty fun to see you guys. I used the deck a couple times and I lost a couple times. That's because I messed up some plays. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some replays here. And yeah, hopefully you guys do like it. I'm going to show you guys the deck list right after I say subscribe. You guys should definitely subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are almost at 4,000 subs, so please consider hitting that sub button. And yeah, let's hop straight into it. Alright, here we go with the deck list. One big thing I will say right now that I wanted to change is I want to add DPE. So if I wanted to add DPE, this isn't the final deck list. I'm just testing out some stuff. I think the final deck list will have DPE in there, because there's a bunch of scenarios where I lost today in stream where DPE really would have helped, right? So I would get rid of one of the Butler and then one of the Meow-meow Mu, and then, you know, try to get DPE in there for, like, we get Verte and then we get the DPE in there, right? And then we get the package. We can remove. You don't really need these two cards, but they do come up. They actually come up. It's pretty good. I'll show you guys in the replays. But yeah, this is the deck list. I'm going to have it in the description as well. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. And yeah, let's just hop straight into the replays. Alright, so first duel here. We ended up going first with the Adventure and Prank Kid in hand. You guys will know. Let's pause it real quick. The Prank Kid place, you want to activate it so that you can add the Prank Kid to your hand. We were afraid of an Ash because we had Call by the Grave. So even if they Ashed it, we could Call by the Grave, right? Obviously, and then get the card in the hand. And then we can start our adventure Prank Kid combo, right? So I'll show you guys that right now. So you're gonna want to activate the Enchantress to get your Rite of A here. You don't want to activate the Rite, and then you're gonna special summon a 2000 attack, 2000 defense monster, right? It's gonna, after that activates, it's gonna ask you if you want to set a card, or not set, but activate a card on the field right here, which is gonna be a Fateful Adventure. Then you don't want to activate it yet, right? You're gonna normal summon any of your Prank Kids. It doesn't really matter which Prank Kid it is, right? You're gonna normal summon any one of your Prank Kids. I'd say, then after you do that, this is gonna activate, but don't activate it. Click no. Make sure you're clicking no, because then I'm gonna show you guys why. Alright, so we're gonna let the play go through. We link into Meow-meow Mu here. Alright, this is important. Chain link 1, the Fansies. This is why you don't want to click the Fateful on the Fansies summon, right? Because you're gonna go ahead and activate this as chain link 1, then you're gonna chain block it with the Fateful Adventure, so that way he can't Ash it, right? Like, again, we didn't have any worries of Ash because we had the Call by the Grave, but it's always good, you know? So we're gonna use the Fateful to add the Dracoback, and then we're gonna send the Pandemonium with the Fansies. Now we're gonna activate this Fateful Adventure to send the Dracoback to the graveyard to equip it to the Adventure token. Then the Gryphon is our 5th summon. So now even if he has a Nib, he can't Nib, because then this is an Omni Negate, so we could send it back to the deck, negate the Nibiru, and then we can continue our plays that way, right? So we're gonna link off into Dodo-doodle-Do, right? Then we're gonna activate it. Chain link 1, always chain link 1 this as well. So that way that effect goes out, so you can add your pranks to the hand. You're gonna use this to start to summon out the 3rd monster for Battle Butler. It's perfect. We're gonna add the pranks to the hand. Then we're gonna tribute this to add 2 cards to the hand. It's gonna be your Pandemonium and any of your Prank Kid. We're gonna activate the pranks here, and we're gonna activate it. Then we're gonna send the Prank Kid that we just added to get a token on the field, because it doesn't really matter, because then we're gonna add the names for the Battle Butler back to the hand anyway, right? So there we go. This is gonna always summon out this Fansies. It really doesn't matter what you summon out. Most people like to summon out the Fansies because it has a higher defense, right? So most of the time people will summon this out. You can summon whichever Prank Kid card you want. It really doesn't matter. but my field is so full. I didn't know what to set. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I have to set this that way we can activate it, and I didn't know what to set. But I thought that the Forbidden Droplet is better because you can potentially negate, you know, as many cards on the field as he has, and on top of that, we're gonna have the Battle Butler on the field as well, so we can Raigeki twice, and then this just allows us to get the cards in our hand so that we can go into the Battle Butler, and we have an Omni Negate. So this field is really, really good. A good thing about the Dracoback as well is on our turn, we can bounce back one of his cards. So that's really good. So let's go. Let's see what he does. I think he's using Ancient Warriors, but this was a good duel to show you guys because he was using Caillou. This is a good duel to show you guys exactly what this deck can do, right? In my opinion, I think he should have. The right choice was to Kaiju this monster right here, the Bow Wow, because it allowed us to get back the names in our hand, so we can go into the Battle Butler for our Raigeki. It's gonna gain some attack. All of these are gonna gain attacks basically because of the way I chain linked it. So this is gonna be chain link. What is this? Chain link 2, 3, and then we're gonna get 4. But we're not gonna summon one card because we obviously don't have the space, right? So we're activating all of these cards so that way we can get some stuff going. 1, do 500 damage. 2, this is gonna give us the boost, and then we get that because we knew that we weren't gonna be able to summon anything off of that. We're gonna activate this. He was trying to destroy this so that way we didn't get that negate, right? Or well, it doesn't really matter. So we can't add anything back because of the token. So we negated that with the Forbidden. He activates this. Right here, I wasn't really too worried because, like I said, we have double Raigeki. So this is really good. We're going to go ahead and Raigeki his entire field here, and then that's it. And from here on out, you're just going to want to attack. If he did somehow manage to get over this field, we can still OTK, right? We have access code we can go into. We could just link up that way, right? But I think I'm going to add DPE. I think DPE is going to be a good card to add. But yeah, GG. Attacking with his own Kaiju monster. Let's go. Alright, so this duel we ended up going first again. This was... Alright, we didn't open up with a good Pranked. I'd rather open up any other Pranked than this, to be honest with you. But we're going to be doing the same combos as in the first one that I explained. We're going to go ahead and go into our Pranked combos. We're going to activate the Rocksies. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We need this to go off, right? This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter because this is why I run the triple tactics. Because if they use an Ash or a Maxx C, we have the triple tactics to draw 2 cards, right? So we're gonna send the Panday because we run 2. We're gonna activate this to draw. We're gonna activate this. We ended up drawing into the Dracoback, which is exactly why I run that triple tactics, just in case that happens, right? Okay, get that. Then we get the negate on the field, and I think he scoops after this. Yep. Alright, we end up going first again in this one with full combo. Okay, guys? Remember, as long as you have the right, you're protected from nib and stuff like that. So, we're gonna go ahead and activate the place to get the Fansies in hand. I like to add the Fansies. Some people love to add something else, but I like to add it so that we can just get the card in the graveyard as soon as possible, right? We have the pranks in hand, so I decided to just send a monster instead. Right? It doesn't really matter what you send. I could have sent another, I could have said a Panday and then add back the Panday, but we're gonna add the Panday anyway, the Pandemonium with the Dodo-doodle-Do, so it's fine. He's gonna Ash that, but we have Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave it, negated, and then that should be GG's. Like I said, once we get this combo going, there's not really much the other person can do unless they have hand traps. I can get past the first couple of negates that we have. There's not really much you can do, right? So that was GG's. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. In my opinion, like I said, this deck is probably gonna be the best deck in the game, or the most used deck besides Flunder or Fluanderies. The Flu, if I do say so myself. I think this is gonna be something crazy. We'll see over time, like DK hosts tournaments and stuff, so we'll see how far in the tier list on his site that goes. But in my opinion, I think this is gonna be really, really, really strong. Like I said, this isn't the final deck list. There's still room to add DPE, the DPE cards as well, because that, you know, it really does help the deck out a lot in situations where you can't do anything else, right? And you have 2 effect monsters that you just need to get out the Verte to go into DPE and stuff like that, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.